Hello YouTube, welcome to Glock and Talk. My name is Anthony. Today we are going to be working on my slide, and the goal is to get this nice and white, and I'm going to show you how to do that, and we're both going to attempt this for the first time together, and then I'm going to publicly put it on out there to see how I did. So today we're going to only do the slide. I also have a couple other things that I did do an attempt on that I'm going to show you right now. So just to let you know, this one is no magazines in. It's a safety check is ready for you guys. Also no magazine there. All my ammunition is locked up and my magazine is empty on ammunition. I'll show you that in a little bit as well, just to let you guys know. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put this one away. I want to show you my other attempts on white lining numbers on other products before I officially start working on this one. So let me show you that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put this gun away for a little bit, and then I'll show you my other stuff that I did. Now I have this couple magazines that I bought. This one came with my Delton Sport that I will be doing a video about later. And see, the whiting came out pretty well. It was all black. I am pretty well happy with it for right now. I like this white. I'll show you the white color that I used. Also, I tried this out on non-metallic material. This is plastic, and I used it for the lettering on the 5.56 magazine NATO. So this one holds 10 clips, and it came out pretty well. I'm pretty happy about it. I also have another one that I also attempted. So I've been trying it out a couple times on other materials. These 4 materials I'm pretty happy with. Came out pretty well. So that's why I figured just try it out first and then move on from there. I did try it on my lower that I have right here, and the only thing with this lower is that it's not built yet. So, but I was able to work on it and test it out. If you can still see the lettering does shine out pretty well, but then there's also this little whiteness on over it, and I believe that's because I was using a towel instead of like a cloth, non-fibrotic cloth, so that the lint doesn't stick to it. But I messed up on that part, but it's okay with this. Like I said, this is my test one. This is a good lower to have as an Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the materials that I use for all of this whitening, and where to get it. Mostly it's just pretty much Walgreens where I got it. So I'm gonna put this away on the side, and the first item I got was, of course, what you're gonna need is your choice of nail polish remover. I went with white. Of course, there's a bunch of white out there, so see which ones, get 2 different whites and test it out, see what you like. This one is actually a snowy white, which I would assume it's like a winter white. So maybe there's a winter white that makes it different, but right now we're going with snowy white. I'm gonna also use a paper towel. I'll show you why I'm gonna need that later in a little bit. Also gonna need nail polish remover. Okay, this is very important. You need nail polish remover, but you're also gonna need the non-acetone nail polish remover, so that way it doesn't mess up your slide and the acid on it. Okay, and also you're gonna need some kind of cloth, something that does not give too much lint, because the lint will stick to the paint, and then it'll peel off once you try to take the lint off. And see, like this right here, this little thing, but that's not as bad as it is on a towel. So use something. You could use the paper, but I found these are wax strips from the salon that I stole from my mother's work. So thanks, Mom. And also what we're gonna use is Q-tips. Q-tips is gonna be just for me, actually. Is the cleaning process that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dip these in the acetone, the nail polish remover, and I'm gonna clean it off on any side that I see a little excess. Hopefully we don't have too much, and then we'll go from there. And put that away right there. Alright, so I went ahead and brought back my Glock 19 back so that we could start working on it. I also brought some magazines. I'm gonna see if maybe I start coloring the numbering here. It's black, so maybe I could dip that in that nail polish remover as well. Still debating on that. We'll see how we go with how we do with the slide first, and then we'll go from there. So put those aside. Now I did take out my matte, my black matte away, because we are using white, so I don't want it spilling over and then spilling all over the place and ruining what I have. So I'm using a white towel. White towel is easier to use, because then you could just bleach it out and then go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another safety check on this one, and I'm gonna dismantle it and then go from there. Okay. So safety check, nothing in the chamber, no magazines. Like I said, all my ammunition is stored away. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna rock it back just a, oh, you know what, actually we're gonna click it first. We're gonna click it, and then we're gonna rock it back. Pull the slide down, and then out comes the slide. Now, this isn't that big of a project where you have to go ahead and do all of this work just to paint the top. You could keep the gun in place and go ahead and work on this, but just to be safe, I don't want to make any errors and spill anything on the lower. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this away. I'm gonna remove the recoil spring and the barrel, and I'm gonna put that away as well. Of course, you don't have to do all this, recoil spring or the barrel, but that's the way I'm doing it for today. So to each his own. All right, so there we go. We got our slide right there. We got it. Gonna start working on it a little bit, and what I want to do is just get another towel and just do a nice clean quick wipe on there. All right, now I'm gonna get our nail polish remover first, and we're gonna get this all set up. So one of the cloths, what I want to do is go ahead and fold it, open the acetone, and then also the paper, we're gonna fold that as well. So we're gonna get this acetone, and we're gonna kind of just, our goal is to dab alcohol all in the corner, okay? So that when we get this, we're just gonna lightly slide it across, okay? All right, so here we go. All right, nice and moist. Put that aside for a little bit. I'm gonna top that off. Okay, so then we got that. Let's start painting. Okay, so word advice, use it, but you don't need that much on there. Just use a little bit on there, and then go ahead and dab it in there, nice and easy. All right, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna close that up. Okay, just to let you show you right here. We're gonna went ahead and do all that right there, nice and easy. Little spot. You don't need a point right here because it's pointless. So just right here where you need it on the wording, just a nice little dabs on there should be good. So while we're waiting on that, we're gonna go get a piece of paper and just tear it, and we're gonna make little squares. Okay, nice square like that, nice edge. That's what you want. I'll put that on the side for a little bit, and then we're just gonna lightly just run through it. All right, went ahead and did that. Now we're gonna go ahead and use our pad with the acetone alcohol in there, and we're just gonna lightly go over it. All right, you're gonna have some white here, so go ahead and use another spot where there's not too much white. Corners that you don't see where it's not the numbering, you go a little rougher on there, a little harder. Back and forth, nice and easy. I'm not using too much force. I don't want to go deep into the lettering. I just want to get that top part. That's it. So nice and easy. Maybe a little up and down motion, and then just nice wipes. Okay. Now we're gonna go. See how it's coming out. Now you're just gonna go nice and easy. Now I'm using a little bit more pressure on there just to get the inside the, not inside the lettering, but in between the numbering. Alright, now I'm going to use the other side of this, of the paper towel, where there's no white on there, and just do another quick wipe on there. And there you go. I'm pretty happy with it. It's looks pretty badass actually. Nice white, it stands out. You know, it looks amazing. I seen green, I seen pink, I seen black, so I went with white because I wanted to stand out. My goal is to keep these Glocks mainly stock, but I'm probably do upgrades on the inner parts and just keep it nice, like a JDM type of version of the Glock. So who knows, this is just the beginning of this long adventure. Thank you for checking this out. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it back together, and then give it a couple slides, and then we're pretty much done for today. Now I'm pretty happy with this right now, and I'm still debating on the magazine, so we'll see if we do this one next time. But for right now, I'm pretty happy with what I got, and I want to put it together and mess around with it. So give me a second. All right, those are the pieces. Let's put it back together. We're going to go ahead and put the barrel back inside, and then we're going to pop the recoil spring back in. All right, plop the slide back in. Click, and we're done. Look at that. All right, and that's my Glock 19. I'll probably be posting up some more videos, hopefully once a week. Go ahead and hit a like and share and comment if you can. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.